Yeah, I'm pretty due for a return video. It's been about 2 years since I've posted on this channel, and the last time I posted was April 16th, 2024. That was when I was in college, getting a degree in film, and also getting a certification at the same time. And a lot has changed in 2 years, and I'm proud to say I have gained life experience. I've went through stuff. I have my own ideologies. I have my own reasons and beliefs, all because of my current or my life experience that I went through. I'm not pulling this, I'm not grabbing this and that from the internet. I have been through it myself. And ever since college, ever since graduating college of last year, it's been up and down. I got my degree, I got my certification. I was supposed to get it the year before, but I was missing a class. So I had to decide, what, I might as well just get the degree. Because originally it was just a certification, yada yada. After that, after I graduated, I didn't know what to do with my life. I didn't even know if I wanted to pursue the film industry, pursue video editing. Because I really loved video editing. I loved the creativity, the mindset, messing with the programs, editing and cutting up into frames, doing all the creative stuff, doing all the editing, tech stuff. I loved the process and the pains that I went through. After I graduated, I didn't want to do it anymore. I was so set on this. I was so set on not doing video editing. So set. In fact, I got a full-time job as a tire technician at a tire shop. And I thought to myself, I want to be with high functioning people that are getting shit done, doing physical labor. If I hang around with these guys, then I'm going to be stronger, be well-minded. And that's what I thought. And it was the complete opposite. I mean, yes, we did the physical labor. Yes, everybody was doing their job. But the way that they functioned, the way I just saw the energy drinks, I saw them just in the vape pens. I was like, this is what you have to do to function like that. And I was just 1 week in. I was 1 week in. And I saw everybody doing these things, except for one or two people. They're the exceptions. And I had these two friends, or I don't even know if they're friends, but we're really cool. These two people I used to go to middle school and high school with. And I remember the first thing that one of them said was, "Oh, he's the guy that I ran a meme page with in middle school." There was that. I mean, I really didn't mind that because it was my fault for even becoming that person in middle school to do such a retarded thing. All that aside, the job didn't work out. I felt terrible, even though I was getting really shredded. I was tanning. I was getting vitamin D. I was doing a lot of self-improvement around the job, meal prepping, and doing all that. Just didn't work out. But before I even continue the rest of the journey, I need to preface this saying a lot has changed within 2024. So back in 2024, the last time that I uploaded a video, I actually filmed it in January. And that is when I started to shift away from being vegan. Because in the decision behind switching away from veganism, it was mainly Jesus, mainly God. I attributed everything that I accomplished to the vegan diet, to eating plants, to sustaining the environment. And that is when you get into that matrix of praising the creation, but not the creator. And ever since I started to read my Bible and started to know about Jesus, to know Jesus, I started to, it's going to sound really contradicting, but I started to eat Chick-fil-A, which was, it was fast food. Yes, it was unhealthy, but it was Christian based. They would, they have like the styrofoam cups, they would have like the Bible verse on that, and then they would be closed on Sundays. You know that stuff. I mean, in the long run, it is BS for you, but just that thought in my mind was convincing enough for me to just see how Jesus was working in my life. In 2024, I made the conscious decision to quit it all, but I had to do it steady. So I got the eggs, I got the chicken, and then I got the raw cheese. Fast forward to now, I'm doing great. I'm eating the same foods. I'm eating a pound of beef, 8 to 10 eggs, raw honey, maple syrup, whole foods. I'll make a whole video on that. Just know I am in a better state of mind. The way that I eat, the way that I operate, I'm doing way better. And I wouldn't be able to be in this position that I currently am if it wasn't for my past. Everything happens for a reason, not to you, but for you. And that is what I had to learn as I gain life experience, just live life, go through the things that I went through, go down bad as I did with lust, greed, pride, and my physique, my mental, my physical and spiritual well-being. There are reasons, and it's for your own growth and to connect with the Lord. Okay, 7 minutes in. It's not bad. So yeah, a lot has changed. I'm still in self-improvement, but not the way that you think. Back then, it was about the cold showers, the no fap, the semen retention, the working out, reading, journaling, meditating. And these are all very good things, don't get me wrong. I still do most of them on a day-to-day basis. I'm still trying to read. I'm inconsistent with that, I'll admit. The meditating, I used to do it in the morning and night, but now I'm just currently doing it at night, just trying to fall asleep. Everything's going good. But I'm currently, as you can see, I'm doing the little things. I'm blocking the blue light, optimizing my circadian rhythm, even though it's 11 at night, not optimal. But it is a Saturday night. I get my little pass. Okay, my current position. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not being mentally stupid. I got a sticky note I'm reading off of to get the key points for this video. My current position right now, graduated from college a year ago. Currently unemployed, still trying to find a job. I went through a few jobs, didn't like them. And right now I'm actually coaching. I'm coaching two of my friends, which we're on the same things, which are on the same people, or that doesn't even make sense, which are on the same path as me, that did self-improvement, made these self-improvement videos like the ones that you see right now. And I'm getting them right. They're my bros. Ride or die. And the crazy thing is, those people, I just had audio gain. Well, let me turn down a little bit. Alright, that should be better. The crazy thing is, one of them lives in Texas, the same state that I live in right now, but one lives in the UK. And you know who you are. Love you, bro. I love you both. No homo. The thing is, I don't have these type of people around me. And currently right now, just trying to become the best version of myself, to find ways to improve my life, to optimize myself, to feel better and look better. It's kind of hard. And that brings me to the next point. I'm posting on Instagram as of right now. Let's see if I can pull it up. Yeah, so plug myself right here. It's flipped, but it's BRENZYY. So Brenzy with 2 Y's. I'm glad I'm able to get that username. Looks really gas. And just posting on Instagram right now, I feel it feels disingenuine or uningenuine, whatever the word is. I feel like this YouTube, what you're looking at right now, this is where I belong. This is where I've always belonged. And the reason now I'm making the video, I gotta keep it real. I've always been scared of my parents knowing this, my siblings, just my relatives, everybody around me just knowing this. And I really just procrastinated on this for years. I've had to do this behind their backs. I did a whole dopamine detox behind their back, did the editing, did all these things, just wait for them to leave the house so that it is optimal for me to record. Nobody watching me, nobody hearing me. But there comes a time in life to where you can't control these things. They're going to be the same. You can only control yourself in an environment that you cannot control or you have little control over. This is what I had to face. And last month, actually, around this time, like a few days, like 37 days, 38 days, doesn't matter. Last month, I made the conscious decision to start back up my Instagram from the ground up. So I'd go outside, I make content. Doing the content right now, I mean, it's so, what do you call it, contradicting, because my parents are going to bed right now. It's 11 o'clock. Had to do a few things. Had to check in on my quote-unquote clients. They're just my friends. And I mean, that's the work that I want to do. Like, there's just, like, there's going to come a time in life where you have to make these sacrifices. And it's inevitable if you want to be in a different position. I don't want to be stuck here in this house for the rest of my life. No money, broke, no females. So that's why I made the decision. Nothing is going to change if you do not change. That's what I had to realize. And I really don't like telling people that I do this. I would rather just put in the work, put in the action. You gotta see my body language, so I'm gotta adjust myself. You gotta put in the work. You have to put in the actions. That is the type of person that I am. I don't like telling people, "Hey, I'm doing this. Oh, I really want to get into this social media." Yes. No, I just want to put in the work. You can yap about being the best version of yourself, being on social media, doing all these things. But at the end of the day, all your yap, all your BS that comes out of your mouth, there is no action to show for what you are talking about. That's one of the main reasons why I'm doing this. And I understand the pains that I have to go through to these things. The pains of judgment, the pains of recording, the pains of being looked at differently, the pains of being disagreed upon, hate, love, all these things that come together to form the essence of creating this for you. What else I got? Yeah, challenges. Okay, challenges. Making money. Yeah. I'm pretty broke. I got like $100 in my account. I'm gonna live off that for like a whole year. Finding a job. I mean, yeah, I could fix the first one with finding a part-time job. But looking at a few gyms that I want to work at, I've realized that, hey, I can work at a gym better than working at a tire shop, breathing in microplastics from the tires, which are highly concentrated in it. It's a whole nother video. Like, I know a whole bunch of stuff. I know how to biohack, how to do these things, how to like oxidize your glycogen. I'm just making random stuff up. But the main point or a point I want to drive in is I know a whole bunch of stuff, and it would be very not ignorant, but very gatekeeping of me to not tell you how to like improve your life. I mean, yes, I can't be saying these things. I need to like I made a whole video about this. You need to take your own advice. You need to actually be able to apply the principles that you learn and you teach rather than just yapping out your mouth. And that's probably the reason why I've been gone for 2 years. And then also just the fact of fear of judgment. Everybody views me, even my sister's right there. She's not here, but that's where she usually sleeps whenever she comes into the city. Yeah. I'm not gonna edit this. Like, if I stutter, I stutter. I really want you to just see, like, the real me. And it's like, I'm not trans or anything. I'm not chopping my penis off. I'm just trying to be myself. Mm. And my dream outcome of doing all this, doing the social media, putting in the work, doing the right inputs, blue light glasses, wired headphones. You got the Saratoga, you got the Mountain Valley spring water, no microplastics. The main goal of all of this is to really make a living off this, to helping people, and in the journey of that, become some form of leader. Now, I really doubt myself of the concept of me leading people, but I can really do anything in this life. Even my own mind is self-sabotaging myself. Is self-sabotaging to my current environment, to my current self. And that's one thing I need to look out for. But yeah, I really want to, yeah. I really want to lead people. I really want to be a leader. And I've told one of my friends this. I'll shout him out. His name's Amon. If you know, you know. One of the goats. I told him I want to be a leader. I want to be able to create a community that I'd die for. Vice versa, they would die for me too. Not fully die, but like, they will mess with me. They will fuck with me for who I am. For my authenticity, for my character, for the things that I tell, from the information I give, for the way that I am, and the way that I shape other people, and the way that I shape myself. Like that would be very cool. Create a community. Just put out all the information I know, just everything to improve your life, improve your looks, improve your body, health max. Optimize your hormones. Decrease the estrogen, increase the testosterone, the free testosterone, the SHBG, the luteinizing hormone. I know a lot. I feel like I know a lot. I know enough to teach other people to better their lives. And I'm on the, I want this shit bad. I really do. I really want this bad. It's April 25th, Saturday night. I want this really bad. But I can't just say this and then not do anything. I really need to speak more through my actions. And I want to put this out into the world. I know my friends are going to see this. I know my family's going to see this. I'm going to be sharing this. Everybody's going to be knowing. Look, it's Brinzy. It's Brinzy. Self-improvement. Look, you got muscle. And vitamin D, max, yeah. I understand that is one of the things I'm going to have to go through. But for a life, to live the best life possible, to live a life that I want to live and enjoy, doesn't sound that bad, really. But yes, going through it, like actually interacting with these pains of judgment, disagreement, getting looked down on and all this stuff, It sucks. But when you really step back like I'm doing and thinking about it, in the long run, you see your whole life right here. Here's the end goal, and then here's the pains in the middle, and then here's me. Getting from here to here is going to require the pains. But in these pains, you don't see the back end, you don't see the front end. All you can see is just the pain in the middle. But on the other side of pain is fulfillment, enjoyment. Okay, 20 minutes, jeez, I got to my ass off for like 13 extra minutes. Look, I want this bad. I really want to become a leader. I want to lead this generation of young men, maybe men a little bit older than me. I'm currently 22, but I really have a lot to offer. I really can help people. I can really build a community. I can build a community that messes with me and I mess with them. And we all love each other. We're like a brotherhood. And yeah, the idea is very cloudy, but yeah, guys. I mean, it's just one person watching this, so yeah. I really love y'all. And I rather much speak through my actions than making a video of doing this. Because it's late at night. You really can't trust yourself after 9 p.m. Like, most of the thoughts that you have after 9 p.m. have entered your mind for a reason. You didn't put in the actions. I did some productive stuff. I mean, I got a whole bunch of sun, did some sprint work, plyometrics, a whole nother video. I have a bunch to talk about. I have a bunch of experience. That I've been through, that I've lived through. And I just want to share it with y'all. I love you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.